Hello and welcome to another edition of Motorcars Enthusiasts. In fact, this is a special. It's a Top Gear special. Yeah, we're not going to have some grandiose adventure or anything like this, but I just want to come to something that I may think may be going on behind the scenes with the new Top Gear franchise. Now, just to bring you up to speed, you guys probably all know and love the old Top Gear franchise. Jeremy Clarkson, James May, Richard Hammond. They had an amazing run for several seasons. And obviously, Mr. Clarkson, with a lot of things he said, not only him, but May and Hammond have also said some things that have got the BBC in some hot water. And apparently the show was on the line several months before the situation came down where Jeremy Clarkson ended up punching a producer and ended up not getting his contract renewed, which sent the BBC hunting for a brand new host, which was quickly filled up by Chris Evans, morning BBC radio show host, and a big-time car guy, especially in the world of Ferraris. But now all we've heard is tons of rumors about who the other two are going to be in this program. In fact, now down to a pair of people, YouTube star and Many-Time Magazine contributor Chris Harris, and also racing legend and Nürburgring queen, that is Sabina Schmidt. Now, apparently the Sabina Schmidt thing may have some traction because there has been some photographs of Chris Evans riding around with Sabina Schmidt in an R8 that didn't end up very well, and we'll get back to that here in a wee bit. But we've heard nothing but terrible news about this. The fact that producers are leaving the program, the fact that the Top Gear the infrastructure inside of the show has been having nothing but troubles. The fact that none of them know anything about cars is all we've been hearing, and they've been leaning on Top Gear magazine to know what to shoot, what to talk about, and what to show on the program. There's just been a ton of negativity coming back to that R8 picture with Chris Evans on the side of the road emptying out his guts as he got car sick while riding with Sabina Schmidt. The fact that, or possible fact that Chris Evans can't talk while he's driving, and they're having a lot of trouble shooting this particular episodes moving forward. The fact that the April release date of 2016 has now been pushed back to May. There's all sorts of terrible situations. And over the past 24 hours, Chris Evans is apparently threatening to quit the franchise after only 6 months of working on it over a power struggle between the BBC and himself. He would like to keep it a little bit edgy, just like the old franchise was, but the BBC wants it to go down the middle of the road, very milquetoast, but wants to keep this franchise alive and well, even though that may be what a lot of people tuned in for over the past several years. Now, I know a lot of folks are really looking at this franchise thinking it's dead and over once the original three had gone on their merry way and gone off to greener pastures doing a new program for Amazon, that this franchise should officially die, but the BBC will never let that happen for as big as a cash cow as this machine is. That being said, it's gotten me started thinking over the past several weeks, with all this negativity, with all this terribleness coming out, with all this looking like it's a car crash or a train wreck of a show moving forward, could the BBC actually be behind all these leaks? Could all of these leaks in British tabloid papers actually be down to what the BBC wants you to hear? Could they be really gearing this up thinking, this is going to be terrible, I have to tune in May to the BBC to watch this brand new Top Gear program that is apparently will get ripped to shreds? But could that be right what's up their pike? Right what they're trying to do is actually to make this show out to be absolutely terrible. People to tune in because they think they're going to see a car crash or a train wreck of a show. And it ended up being pretty good. And will win over a lot of the skeptics that have been well on their way to saying the show was terrible. I can remember back when the American Top Gear first started to come to be, when it finally came to be, there was tons of flack about it on the old interwebs. Now you don't hear much of anything about the show. The show's in its, 4th or 5th season, and it's actually being filming right now as we speak. And I, for one, can't wait for the new episodes to come out. And I really can't wait for the new UK one to come out as well, but, maybe I've got you thinking now that maybe the BBC may be behind this whole thing. We'll have to wait and see what's going to come of this over the next several days, but it sure is interesting to think about. And that's all there was that I thought was worth talking about for this edition of Motor Cars Enthusiasts. Don't forget to like us over on the Facebook page. The link's over down in the show notes. Also, if you'd like to subscribe to the channel, you can do so at any time and get the first dibs on the brand new shows as soon as they come out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again real soon.